Hi guys, welcome back to ASAP. So in today's video, we are going to see how to use keyboard shortcuts for Gmail. So keyboard shortcuts in Gmail help us to save our time by navigating through Gmail functionality in our day-to-day lives. First of all, the prerequisite that is needed for using the keyboard shortcut is enabling or turning on the setting for the keyboard shortcut which is present in the setting options or the Gmail. So for that, we have to go to our gear icon which is settings. After going to gear icon, we have to click on see all settings. In the see all setting under the general tab, we have to scroll down and search for the option keyboard shortcuts. So here we got the option keyboard shortcuts. As earlier it was turned off, we have to turn it on and we have to go down and click on save changes. So once we have enabled the keyboard shortcuts in Gmail, so if we want to see the keyboard shortcuts dialog, we have to press the question key which is Shift+/. So in here I can see all the shortcuts as well as their functionality, and if I scroll down I can see more of them. So one by one we will be going through each and every functionality that is present in the Gmail. So to start with, we would be going for the compose and chat option. So let's suppose if I am inside any conversation and if I want to go to the next message in that open conversation, so for that I will press N. In here a blue line appears, and if I keep on pressing it, I will shifting to my next message. And if I want to go to my previous message in any open conversation, I have to just press on P. That is how we are doing it. Let's suppose this is my main window. I want to compose a mail here. So if I want to focus on my main window rather than the composition window, I just have to click on Shift+Escape. As you can see here, if I'm just pressing up or down button, the window occurs here. If I want to focus on the latest chart or compose, I can just press escape. So in here I can see it appears, the window is active again here and it appears here. So if I want to just again go to the main window, I can just press escape here, escape, and I can see the main window here. This is how we are focusing on the main window or the latest chart or the compose window. So let's suppose if I have mails open here, so I'm just going by draft and just opening the mails here. So this is my compose window 1 and this is my compose window 2. So let's suppose if I want to advance to the next chart or compose, I have to click on Ctrl+period or dot. I am into test 1 window, and if I am just pressing on Ctrl+dot, I am going to my window 2, which is my next window. And if I want to travel to my previous chart window, I have to press Ctrl+comma. So in here it is coming from test 3 to test 1. If I want to send any email, so let's suppose we will go to my next window and we will add the recipient. In here I'm just going to add a recipient, and if I want to just send a email here, I just have to press Ctrl Enter, and as you can see here it is saying message sent. This is how we are sending a mail using keyboard shortcuts. So let's suppose if I'm having a mail open here and if I want to add CC recipient, so for that the shortcut is Ctrl Shift C. So this is how I can add CC, and if I want to add BCC, Ctrl Shift B, and I'm going to ask me. This is how we can add CC recipients and BCC recipients using Gmail shortcut. And if let's suppose if I want to insert a link here, so I can just select that text. I can just press Ctrl+K. In here it will tell me to type or paste a link. So just for example, I'm going to type here google.com, and if I'm just going to apply, so whenever I click on this thing, it is generated as a link, and by link it is going to redirect into that hyperlink which I'm going to paste or type there. So this is how we are using the compose and chart keyboard shortcuts in a Gmail. The next functionality we are going to see is about formatting text, for which we are going to see what are the keyboard shortcuts that are present for it in the Gmail. So we are going to start with the previous font. So let's suppose if we want to shift to previous font which was available, so for that we have to press Ctrl+Shift+5. So for that I'm going to just select the text and I'm going to press Ctrl Shift and 5. So the font is changing, as you can see here. Once again I'm going to press Ctrl+Shift+5. The font is again changing. So that is how we are getting to see how to use the previous font. And if you want to use the next font, again I'm going to select that text and I'm going to press Ctrl plus Shift plus 6. In here the font changed. Again, if I want to see next font, again I'm going to press Ctrl plus Shift plus 6. So in here, that is how we are going to see how to see the previous as well as next font. If I want to decrease the text size, so I'm just going to select this text here. For that I have to use Ctrl plus Shift plus hyphen or minus. Text size it's getting decreased, and if I want to increase the text size, Ctrl plus Shift plus Ctrl Shift and plus, Ctrl Shift and plus. So this is how we are decreasing and increasing the text size. If I want to use the bold, italics and underline functionality in here, so I'm just going to select this text, and if I want to use the bold, I have to press Ctrl plus B. If I want to use the italics, I just have to select that text and press Ctrl plus I. And if I want to use underline, I have to select text and I have to use Ctrl plus U here. So this is how I can use bold, italics and underline. So let's suppose if I have pasted a text here, if I wrote a text here, and if I want to use a numbered list, so for that number list we have to use Ctrl plus Shift plus 7. So Ctrl Shift and 7. As you can see, I got the number list which was 1 and 2. If I want to use a bullet list, for that the shortcut is Ctrl plus Shift plus 8. Ctrl Shift and 8. This is how I am getting the bullet list. And if I am just pressing again Ctrl plus Shift plus 8 or Ctrl plus Shift plus 7, it is returning back to its original form. So if I want to code the text, I am going to use Ctrl plus Shift plus 9. So I'm just going to select this text, and if I want to code this, I'm just going to press Ctrl plus Shift plus 9. This is how I can code the text. If I want to indent the text less, and if I want to indent the text more, I am going to use Ctrl plus square bracket open if I want to indent it less, and Ctrl plus square bracket close if I want to indent it more. So in here we are going to see that I'm just going to select the text, which is our prerequisite, Ctrl plus square bracket. As it was already left indented, I am just going to indent it more, Ctrl plus closing square bracket. I'm going to indent it more. If I want to align the text to left, center or right, I am just going to press, for aligning it to left, I am going to press Ctrl plus Shift plus L. As it is already aligned to left, I am going to align it to center, so Ctrl plus Shift plus E. It is aligned to center. If I want to align it to right, Ctrl plus Shift plus R. It is getting aligned to right. And if I want to remove the formatting, I have to press Ctrl plus backward slash. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to select this thing, and I'm going to just use, so it got returned to its original form and it removed all the formatting. So this is how we are going to use the keyboard shortcuts which are present in Gmail for formatting text. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do share, like and subscribe to our channel. See you in next video.